Hey Miss Mamas, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MOO, and if you're new here, you might hear some sirens, and if not, you already know this tea stain. So today we're going to be doing this cute, soft, peachy glam, perfect for any skin tone, any occasion. I don't know, when you want to brunch, it's your birthday, whatever. You can use this look for anything. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. So I'm going to start with my eyes today. I'm going to prime my oily, very oily eyelids with the MAC paint pot in the shade Layin Low. I'm just going to put that. Well, she kind of drying down. You got to make sure you close these really tight. And just a little quick pro tip. So if you have the paint pots, because this is pretty much all I use to prime my lids with, but you want to make sure you close it tight. But when you store it, don't store it this way. You want to store it upside down. That's like a cute little pro tip. So anyway, yeah, just go ahead and put that all over, and then I'm gonna blend out the edges because I don't want to put her up too high. I don't know why I just said high like that, but whatever. So your eyes should look a little something like this, and the reason why I don't blend up too high is because it's really not necessary. I already put concealer under my brows, so that's pretty much all the coverage you need for there. And also, when you're blending your eyeshadows, you want to make sure you don't blend too high anyway, because you don't really want the eyeshadow where the concealer is at. That's not cute. So I'm using two Juvia's Place palettes today. I'm going to go in with the chocolate palette and I'm going to use this reddish brown shade here. And I'm going in with the Morphe M562 brush. This is a really small blending brush because I want to have a lot of control over my crease. So I'm going to start by blending the outer V. Okay. And then gradually putting that color in the crease. And remember, don't go too high, sis. Okay? Don't go too high. When you're holding your brush, try to have it as close to the end as possible, because when you start holding it closer, like you're like holding a pen or a pencil, the pressure is just too much. Okay, try to hold it at the end of the brush and just lightly blend. Take your time and blend. And you want to keep building on the color until it's how you want it. I want this color just slightly rich and deep because I want my crease to be really noticeable. Now I'm taking the Morphe M518 brush, and I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette. And I'm going to take this orange shade, Jamila. Just a little on the brush, okay? And I just want to blend out my crease with that. So just slightly above that brown. And what this is going to do is just warm that tone up a little bit and just give it more of a bronzy look. Now remember, you're not going too high up because you still want this space to be nice and clean. And I'm just using that orange to blend it out so that it doesn't look harsh, and again, just give it more of a bronzy feel, a nice warmer feel to it. Okay, y'all, so I'm still in the Saharan palette, right? Now I'm going to take this shade Zoya, right? And I want to start packing this on my lid. And I'm using the Ulta Beauty Small Shadow Brush number 42. And you just want to just slightly pack that on the lid. Now I'm doing this one in the front, and I'm going to actually add some different shades to this. So that's going to be our first shade. And just lightly tap. You don't have to do too much, sis. Just tap it on. It's a shimmer eyeshadow. You don't need to drag it or anything. Just tap, literally tap it on the lid. Next, I'm going to take Lulu and put her right next to it. See that? I'm literally just tapping. Don't stay in one spot because you don't want it to look patchy. Just literally tap where you see fit. Same on that other eye. Doo, doo, doo. And then I'm gonna take Bororo. Now I'm hoping I'm saying this right, okay? Don't eat me up if I'm not saying it right. But and then I'm just gonna take that one and just put it not at the very end, because you want to keep that brown shade there. I'm just gonna tap it right before that, so that now my eyeshadow looks a little bit iridescent. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with the Morphe 562, and we're gonna go back in the Juvia's Place palette, chocolates, and we're gonna go back in that reddish brown just to blend and marry Bororo and that, you know, that brown together so it don't look harsh. And slightly marrying them together, just real light handy. Okay, be real light handy. And I'm just gonna go in with the shade above that just to deepen my crease, the outer crease, just a little bit. And notice I'm holding the brush closer to the front because I do want a little bit more pressure this time. So now I'm going to take a brown eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whisky. Okay, and we're going to put that, I'm going to stretch my eye out, okay? And just kind of be a little wild with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just lining my eyes with that. You want to be careful not to go too high. Stay really close to your lash line. And just line your eyes. See? Boom. This is cute. So I really hope you guys can see this on camera because, you know, as I'm looking in the mirror, it's such a subtle detail. The brown liner is such a subtle detail, but it's so pretty and gorgeous if you actually see it in person. So although we put the brown on top, what we want to do is tight line underneath that with same Urban Decay 24/7 liner, but this time we're going to use the shade Perversion. This is one of their like really black eyeliners. I love it. And so what I'm going to do to use that, you can just take your little pinky, okay, lift her up, all right, and just tight line that waterline so that it's like hidden mascara, okay? And so I also want to put the black liner in my waterline at the bottom, but after I do the rest of my face, I'm going to add that brown liner underneath my lashes. So I don't know if that makes sense, but just keep watching, sis. So now I'm just going in with that Maybelline Sky High. I told you I keep so many of these on deck, okay? And wow, this is so nice. You don't even need to add the lash, but we're gonna do that anyway, sis. This mascara is the truth. If you've been watching my videos and you have not gone out to cop this mascara, and it's so affordable, I don't really know what you're waiting on. I mean, I don't. So just add a coat of that on your lash. And somebody asked me this before actually, like, oh, why do I do my mascara before my lash? That's because when you do your mascara first, you could just pop your lash on and then blend them blend your natural lashes with the false lashes without putting actual mascara on your false lashes. You're going to damage them way faster, and you're not going to be able to get as many uses and wears out of them. We're not doing that, sis. We preserving our lashes, and we're going to wear them as many times as we want. But for real, this mascara just be doing what it needs to do. So it really be giving, you don't even need no lashes. Okay, y'all, so I literally just added some rinky-dink lashes I had laying around. So for skin, y'all already know I'm about to use my Silk Canvas. I actually wanted to use a different primer today, but the primer I bought was not the correct primer, so now I gotta take it back. But we about to use what we got today, okay? So I'm just gonna put that on all over. I'm actually running out of this, so I'm literally scraping the bottom, which is why I'm so annoyed. So I actually switched up my primers, like depending on the weather and the season. So I'm sorry, y'all. The next video is gonna have the primer that I actually like to use in the summer. If I could find the right one. So I'm actually starting with concealer today. You already know my Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. Absolutely love this concealer. Like this in Tarte Shape Tape. Those are my girls, I'm telling you. So I just want to put this right up under my eyes. And I like to use my shade of concealer right up under my eyes because it literally just hides all of that darkness, okay? And then for the lighter shade right up under that, I'm going to use Mocha. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said the shade of this. This is Chai. And then I'm just going to take Mocha right up under that, okay? And put her all up under these. Yes, we love the coverage. Y'all be doing that little, oh, no, give me all the coverage, thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush. Y'all, I don't know what brush this is. Let me see if I got another one with the number on it. Okay, it's the setting brush. This brush is just so good with blending out concealers. But anyway, I'm starting on the edges, okay? Because I want the majority of this to dry down some and not lose the coverage, okay? So I'm starting out with my edges, blend that towards the nose, okay? And I'm not really going to touch the center part yet because I want her to dry down some. So again, on this side, blend them edges because you don't want the edges to dry down. It will look crazy. And you literally just want to tap this into the skin. I'm just going to leave the concealer alone, let her finish drying down. And for my favorite right now, we're going in with the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I am the shade Havana right now. This is my girl. And I'm actually going to use a brush this time to apply her. I'm just going to use my number 12 foundation brush that I always use. And I just put some on the back of my hand. I'm just picking up a small little layer. And I just want to press that in all over. Real light coverage. But it covers. Like, that's the tea. Look at that glow. Thank you. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna set my face. So this is what I've been doing lately because I feel like Laura Mercier got it down packed with the powders, but she needs like a few more in between shades if you ask me. So what I do is mix medium, deep, and honey together on one like little paper towel, and then I put my medium deep on one. So I want to I want to set, you know, the bright color with some of the honey, but the honey is just sis is overpowering, okay? So you gotta mix in a little bit of the medium deep. So that's what I did. So I have two different powders in front of me, one mixed, one not. Add a little bit of honey, a little bit more honey, because I do want bright under eyes today. And so what I want to do is now lightly tap this product in so that she is blended. Then I'm going to take my medium deep and honey concoction, okay, and set up under my eye. See that? That looks really nice and pretty. If I would have just put medium deep, it would have been a little bit too dark for now, and the honey would have been too light, so I just mixed them. And then even though I didn't really highlight, you know, the T-zone area of my face, I'm just going to use the powder to do that. So I'm just lightly setting my chin, just to put some on the forehead area. And then now for the remaining of my face, I'm going to just use the medium deep and just set all over. Now for bronzer, y'all already know I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution in the shade Enrobe. One day I'm gonna use a different bronzer, but today I'm not. So I'm just gonna bronze up my face with that. See, this is why I be taking my wig off to do my makeup, okay? She be in the way. And I'm going to take this small Real Techniques brush. This is their Instapop crease brush. But I like to use it on my nose. So I'm not really contouring my nose. I'm just adding some definition at the top. So I'm just going to do that. Same bronzer, y'all. Same bronzer. I guess we all contouring today. Alright, so I just want to finish off my eye look. So I'm going to go back in with that Whisky brown eyeliner. She needs to be sharpened. Hold on, y'all. And I'm just going to put that right up under my bottom eyelashes. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my Sky High mascara and put some on my bottom lashes as well. Okay, now for blush, I'm using Peaches from MAC, and let me tell you, Peaches on lighter skin, baby, go get this. Listen, if you are of lighter tone watching this video, go get Peaches. Okay, Peaches is gorgeous on lighter skin. But we're gonna use it today, alright? Let's see what she gives on us. She's just as cute as us though, okay? Don't get it twisted. She is just as cute on the darker girls. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's a nice flush of color. And y'all know I like a lot of blush, so because I typically would not use this blush on a darker tone person, I guess I really wouldn't. I'm gonna pack on a lot just because I really want this color to really show up and look really vibrant on my skin. I think that's good. And then to highlight my face, I'm using, this is old, okay guys, don't eat me up, but this is one of MAC's Extra Dimension skin finishes, and this is how you know it's old, because look at the packaging. They don't even make the packaging like this no more. But this is in the shade Fairly Precious, and let me tell you, this is so pretty on top of something like peaches or anything of a peachy tone. It really brings it out and pops and just looks, it just looks good, okay? And I still have it, and listen, MAC ain't cheap, okay? And I'm gonna keep using my products until I'm done with them, all right? So I'm just gonna pop her, look at that, oh, Jesus, yes, look at that, gorgeous on the skin. And what I love about this is that it's a sheen. I am not the biggest fan of highlighters that are too chunky, like glitter wise, you know what I mean? I just like for the sheen. It needs to look like it's glowing from within, all right? Anyway, MAC gets it right with the skin finishes, trust me. So small. And I'm just highlighting wherever I want to, okay? This is, I'm gonna look really glowy, especially after I spray my face. Oh, this is gonna look so good. So right on that brow bone. And right up in that tear duct. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go back in with Peaches just because I feel like sis got slightly a little lost just now. You pop her back up in there. Again, if you were lighter, you wouldn't have to do all this, but it's okay, girl, just put some more on. And then I'm just about to spray my face with this Pretty Fresh setting mist from Colourpop. I love it, it smells so good.
2 hours later.
I be spraying so much just because it smells so good. But yeah, y'all, let's do the lip so we can be done. Wrap this up. All right, now for my lip, I'm going to use my Colourpop lip liner in the shade BFF3 to line my lips. Next, I'm gonna take my Colourpop lippy stick in the shade Cookie. Pop her right in the center. And when I do my nudes, I be going back and forth between the lipstick and the lip liner just to make sure it's how I want it. So if you feel like your lips are not coming out how you want them, just keep going back and forth to blend. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to use, this is Milky Gloss from NYX, and this is in the shade Milk It Pink. I'm going to put her on top. Look at that. Okay guys, and that completes my look. Alright guys, drop down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this video if you like it. And if you haven't, turn on them post notifications, sis. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.